You already know what it's hitting for. If you didn't know, it's your man Vada Fly. Tell your mama I said hi. Shout out to every single one of y'all out there. 2 quick announcements. Make sure y'all check out 15 Minutes of Fame. Uncle Ra, Hitman Holla got together. They worked out their differences, etc., etc. It's a beautiful thing. I'm glad to see that, Uncle Ra is back in events. I'm glad to see Hitman Holla put that shit behind him. And I said that before. And I know, motherfuckers was in their feelings that Vada Fly was the first one to speak about the situation. But they never said, I lied.
Listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga. This nigga ain't got no sense.
I told the truth, but people just didn't like it. See, the thing is, at the end of the day, sometimes in life, you might not like the messenger, but you got to accept the message, you know what I'm saying? So, remember, media was getting banned from events. He was told to get the F out the building. Got back to me, I said something about it, people felt a way about it. And oh my God, why did he say something? And at the end of the day, I really don't care. I do it again too. Like if I find out somebody that I was rocking with had some shit like that happen, yeah, I say something, I don't care, it is what it is. But it's good to see that they got back together, you know what I'm saying, because battle rap needs that kind of coverage. I've said it before, I always respected the platform, what they do. We need to be able to watch and see when we not at events, because a lot of us ain't going to all of these events all the time. Like niggas ain't got time for that. But we do got time to click, watch, support, and pay attention to what's going on in the culture. So I'm glad to see them get back together, you know what I'm saying, work out their differences and rise back in the building, you know what I'm saying. Clips couldn't get them in the building, Rex couldn't get them in the building, the list, whatever they had, Media Pass could not get them in the building, but me making a blog and blowing up the whole situation got my man back in the building. So at the end of the day, let's make it fair.
I hope so.
Okay. Keep it real, and y'all niggas stay up with that one. Moving along. Bad News does have an interview dropping tonight on M3S3. He's sitting down with Fred. Shout out to M3S3. Make sure y'all check out their channel. You know what I'm saying? I guess he's going to explain the whole situation in depth with the whole, him telling and all that. You know what I'm saying? You a paper chaser. You got your block on fire. You know what it is. I don't know what the hell he going to explain. But yeah, we're going to check that out too. And other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's glad to see battle raps continuing to move. Gang. SP. Is it monetary?
For me, my time is very.
Is it Commissary Obama ready?
Anyway.
Is your mama ready?
Funeral. Are you going to a church or a monastery?
Ooh.
Salute to Mama Perry. Anyway.
Ooh. The money is in the bag.
You know what I mean?
And it's monetary, but is it mine or Terry?
Ooh. Ooh.
I see you shining, nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money.
Ooh.
See, usually my money stays. I'm sorry, your money stays, but mine are Terry.
Ooh.
Terry on. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yeah.
If it was a reach God, it's a minor carry.
Ooh.
I'm in album mode. That's all I'm saying. I'm in album mode. I'm getting it out. I'm trying to get these bars out. But go ahead, let him.
Yeah. What up, man? Shout out to all of y'all out there. It's your man Vada Fly. Tell your mama I said I got my guy with me.
Showtime SP to nobody that knows bodies.
Yeah, gun to cleat. This is that time we speak like once a week, you know what I'm saying? We get together, we talk about, and the good thing, so many battle rap events going on, you know what I'm saying? So much is happening, and I am happy to say, we got a lot of announcements, we talking about different things. There's a lot of events going on. It was an event that happened this weekend. There was a lot of other interesting things that happened during the event, around the event, you know what I'm saying? And let's just get right to it, man.
It's the aftermath, man.
It's the aftermath, And I will say this, when it comes to blogging and bloggers, when you create content, when you tweet, when you talk, when you speak, when you put your opinion out for the world, you know what I'm saying, you will at times offend people. Because there's nobody who's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you will find a way. People like with the media and the bloggers and things like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you have events that happen this weekend. Everybody's got their opinions about whether it be the quality of the stream, the battles, whether it was no shows, chokes, things like that. And it seems to be a continued thing, right? And after mostly every event, either I go live or we go to live together, you know what I'm saying? We pretty much talk about everything that happened at the spot. But a couple days later, once all the dust settles, we get together, we have a conversation, we break down the battles, who we feel like won, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was important event, things that happened around the event, you know what I'm saying, and like that. And here we are. So, you know, Hitman, One Night Stand. What's up with it, man? Talk to me. The floor is yours, boy.
Aftermath of Hitman's Bags and Bodies One Night Stand. For me, I'm going to have to give this event a solid 6. I might have been a little overzealous when you was live. I appreciate you giving me the night off, by the way.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as my take on the event and how I viewed the event and how I watched the event, I gotta give the event about a 6. That first battle on YouTube, it's a little nasty. That audio, very nasty. Not gonna lie to you. Not to mention, I'm hearing the backstory, sidebar, you know what I'm saying? Hey, deadass, this what we doing? This what we doing for the next face off? Next face off, you gotta get that together.
Come on, my nigga.
we talked already. You know what I'm saying? Because they was
Work your people, you know what I'm saying? Get your people right. Get them right.
Because
I would do the same. Get them right.
So my take on it from the night before.
Talk to me.
The night before.
You know, I wasn't into the events, you know. I don't know what was up. So
I was watching the night before the press conference or whatever, right? And I noticed that my man Deadass Talk was hosting the event. So I'm hype. I'm like, yeah, my man Deadass Cookout. Yeah. Temperature check. Sure. My niggas is all on the. Deadass wasn't giving me great host energy, which then flowed into the battlers not having good energy between each other. It wasn't all Deadass's fault, but I'm gonna say this: the venue, the way that where they were sitting at, it really looked like. I'm gonna tell you what it looked like.
That's why I got you.
You know that little area. You know when you go in the hotel, right? You check in at the hotel, right? Yeah. You know that little area over there where they have the bar and the conference. Yeah. That's where it looked like it was sitting at, and my man just had the little tripod with the phone on it. It didn't look. I'm sorry, I had to say. So this leading into the next night, this now worries me. It does. It does. You know what I'm saying?
It worries me.
And then now I bring you back to lead you up to the conversation we're going to end up having after this. Because I also was reading the comment section in the lives.
Oh, you was on.
And they was front. They was.
That's why I got him. Because I don't be. Listen, I be in school.
You in school, man? You be here.
I'm glad. See, you be telling me I be hearing it now.
Let me tell you something. Vada be watching these battles with a one AirPod in, but he be on the computer over here.
Yes, sir.
He be like, he'll do one of these. He'll be like. Okay, all right. Yes, sir. And then he'll hit the 10 seconds back. If it was fire, 10 seconds. Oh, let me stop my homework and get me.
He's all into the
watching.
face off.
I see this.
But when I walk across the stage to graduate and hit the Shador on, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be good.
I'm be right there with you. As soon as they say your real name, George Clinton.
I'm right there. I'm walking right across the stage. What up? So let's get to it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening, so keep going.
But so I'm seeing all of this, and this is now giving me that negative vibe, or it's not making me feel excited now about this event. And I watched the face-offs up until it was about 3-hour face-offs, and we only had 3 actual conferences, and it just led me into the next night not thinking this was gonna be that good. So then we see the first battle. The audio is trash. It's on YouTube. The visuals is not looking good. I'm not having a good time. Then I realized that the battle event wasn't on Rap Grid. I can be mad at that, but at the same time, get your money if you found a way to get it.
And I will,
you know what I'm saying? If you got a way to get the bag somewhere else or get a little cheaper joint, or if Rap Grid paying too much or whatever have you, if I gotta go outside of my comfort zone, I'm already uncomfortable.
I feel you,
So now I gotta download dsqphotography.com or d2sb or whatever.com. Download that, and then by the time I got to the battle, I'm into E-Heart's second round. Okay, what's going on with this battle? I hope that E-Heart and Suge is cooking up or whatever. I'm getting to it. I see the battle. I can't even call that battle. But the first battle, Eon Moore and Gorilla, come on now. Like, Gorilla, what is you doing? You said, and Deadass told me, you said all types of things that you was going to cook her all 3 rounds. You did not, sir. Sit your ass down. Remember what we said in the last video. Hey, prove us wrong. Make us feel like we believe you. I don't believe in Gorilla, but I do believe in Eon. Next battle, Suge and E-Heart got to the middle of that. Didn't really see the middle of that battle. So I kind of can't give no winner for that. But The rest of the battles, which we will go into detail. Now, I also know, to speed back to rewind, I saw that Frozenberg Raw had put in the comments section, in the face-off, this is what happens when you get offers for the free ski. We offered this certain amount of money. That, yeah, he put it in the comments right there.
I was going to get to that later, but since we're here now.
In the video?
In the face-off. You think, listen. And then, I see that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, go ahead.
I see that, and I, you know, as a person who has done commentary with my brother, I don't see no problem with this. I see nothing wrong.
Okay.
I see no problems with it. I understand if there's a negotiation and the negotiation didn't go left, the comments is going back. Everybody like, yo, where Frozen Bros? Why Frozen Bros ain't doing this? Why this is so as Froze sees it, he then goes, niggas are broke these days.
I don't think you applying yourself, Smokey.
Niggas didn't have the 2,000 for me and my bro, so we decided not to go.
So that's how it went?
That's how they went. I don't see no issue with that. Now,
I mean, if I don't get paid, I'm not going to be just out and about. And I will say, and I want you to finish. Please don't. I want to say from a premium as far as like doing commentary and being someone who's done this, it's like your time, your weekend, knowing the research, being able to push a conversation. The events that have point guards to them have always been the best. You know what I'm saying? That have someone to push it through, max out 3. A lot of the big events that had the really good commentary to them always went well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then when the ones where you just have a video playing all the way through and nobody's really knowing what's going on, there's no announcements, there's got to be somebody to push the event and keep it moving. So
absolutely.
I feel like there's a need for it. But keep going. Let me listen.
So with that being said, to answer your question, yes, absolutely, commentary is necessary.
Yes.
It's 100% necessary. Meanwhile, just to throw this out there, we wouldn't even be remembered or talked about doing commentary if it wasn't for Frozenberg Raw.
Thanks.
So, like, absolutely, if Froze is saying, yeah, that's how much, cool, that's what it should be. And then not to mention, after our event, when we got paid, guess what? That's the price from now on. Now, with that being said, yes, commentary is needed because you could definitely tell when their events don't have that type of commentary. But if your commentary ain't that good, or if your commentary is not there, guess what you need to be doing? You need to be dropping these battles right next after the next.
Yeah,
we should only
long. Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, so if you're gonna cut cost this way, you have to have a plan for making sure that all of this runs properly. Now, just to jump ahead and then come back, but to jump ahead, if the Apollo event is being hosted by Frozen Bros, it's 21 battles. At the same time, I don't want to see Frozen Bros for too long. Just enough. Give me a recap. Give me a prediction for the next battle. Next battle, let's keep it rolling. 20 minutes tops. But when you have events where it's only 4 battles, and you know how battle rap works. Oh, it's only 4 battles. Therefore, this event should be. You think it's gonna be long? Now, here's a plus for Bags and Bodies. Because it was only 4 battles, you was live while I was on my way home from work. You understand what I'm saying? So the event itself was short. It was good enough to clam everything in. So did it have to get that bad of a press for that commentary? Maybe, maybe not. But if there is a intermission that's about 45 minutes to an hour long, yeah, you kind of need somebody to go ahead and drill that.
So why was Hitman mad? Like, what about somebody live or something playing, or what was?
What happened was Easy was live the whole event. So Easy was going live. He was listening to the battles or whatever. He muted it or whatever, and then he was giving his recaps. Okay. And I guess in the right before or right after the Suge and E Hart battle, now Easy he says to Froze, "Yo, we live on the phone. We live." And I guess, and you can tell by that clip, Froze didn't even hear him say that. Because the next line he says is talking about Skull not having money for Newports or something like that. He didn't say, oh, all right, let me curve what I'm about to say. Because he didn't say any of that. You see what I'm saying? So then Froze talked to, I don't know what Frozenberg Raw real name is, and I do know what Easy's real name is, but I'm just saying, it was a conversation between those 2 men as friends and brothers. Right. Now, when that conversation was going the way that it was going, Easy could have been like, yo, I forgot to tell you, we live, right? Like, he didn't do that again. He didn't do that. So because he didn't do that, Now Froze goes off the way that he goes off. Now I say that to say this. If y'all niggas hear any conversation, or if y'all see me and Vada group chat,
Nigga done be forgetting what the fuck he said. Shit, I'm 2 blow, nigga. Right now, I'm off 2 O's. Hold on, I'm about to zone out, nigga. I just had to get my phone. What the fuck? Hold up. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all about to like this one. Hold on.
it's nasty out. It's nasty work out here. I'm just saying. So what y'all heard between Froze and Easy is similar to what all bloggers talk about. Like everybody. I got a chat between me and another blogger or another analyst that me and Vada don't even have a group chat. We just be chopping it up and really going ham or
Not around here. Not around here. I ain't believing it, man. It's not moving me.
agreeing on stuff. So that type of stuff can get leaked, but the battlers or the league owners, i.e. Hitman, the reason why Hitman's mad is because he heard that Froze, he basically had the 3 strike rule. Strike 1, you talked about the business, or you talked about how there was no business between us, right? Mm-hmm. Strike 2, you was live and you was airing your grievances, talking about how bad the event was. Mm-hmm. That's strike 2. Now I guess where strike 3 could have been, and I guess this is why they had they space or whatever. Because strike 3 could have been was, yeah, nigga, I said that shit, and so what? Suck my dick. This is now when it's disrespectful. You feel me? Right. That's the only issue between Easy, Frozenberg Raw, and Hitman. Hitman Holla is gonna get mad if you tell him he got scuffs on his shoes. What you mean? I'm dirty? I didn't say that, Hitman. I'm just saying you have a scuff on your shoe right now. I'm not calling you dirty. You get what I'm saying? He was trying to make something out of nothing, and then the way the battle rap works, they then try to fan the flames. That is a pointless flame. Mm-hmm. Let's actually talk to battles.
But the thing is, like, you know, it's like when you like a battle rapper and you do media and shit too, they'll really get at you, like make you want you to talk about your opinion and make you stand on your opinion, and they'll back you down from your opinion. That's why it's a difference. It is a difference between battle rappers like that do media and bloggers. That is true. Like if I be like an event was ass, like I don't gotta worry about hearing from nobody, and I'm not coming to no space. I don't give a fuck. It was what it was. How many events do I say are bad? How many battles I say are bad? But that's because we don't have that between me and battlers. Like I'm not a comrade. I'm not in spaces with you. I don't have to get along with you. So if I say the shit was whack, guess what? It's just what it was. They gonna make you, especially if you get along, they gonna make you walk that back. So, you know, I seen Truffaut. That's the only thing I did see. I seen, because he's battling Truffaut next. So, you know, Truffaut gonna take this whole shit, use it as an angle. But for me, I really ain't got no opinion, because it's like whatever. I was doing other shit anyway. Right. Anyway, moving along, man. To the battles. Shout out to all them niggas. I really don't give a fuck.
Right. So, going now, bringing it all the way back, let's actually talk about actual battles that did go down and that happened that actually turned the event and gave this event a 6 for me. Because, like I said, I gave you all that stuff. Ain't no way I'm scoring that stuff. Vixen, the Assassin versus New Jersey Twerk.
For sure.
Y'all gonna have to put some spec on that white hat black girl name, okay? Y'all gonna have to put some spec on it. Now, I feel you, because I be right there in that room, too.
Yeah.
It's crazy how I criticize Vixen the Assassin for sounding like a baby Twerk or having all of the Twerk isms, but when you're going up against the person you sound like and you make it sound better or you do it really, really well, you're gonna get 2 to 5 extra points for that. You get what I'm saying? Another thing that Vixen the Assassin had on her side, she had the cleanliness. When you are clean and when you have all 3 rounds and when you spit it fluently with no stumbles, no breaks, and no it make that battle seem a little bit more clear on your side. But the problem is you're going up against New Jersey Twerk, where things can go wrong with him or things can happen with him, but for some reason people can still feel the way that they feel. They can still feel like he won. New Jersey, there's only 2 people that I feel like can do that, and that's New Jersey Twerk and Sue Surf. That's all I'm saying, because for Surf there's many reasons. I look back at Sue Surf versus Rum Nitty. Niggas will still tell you that Sue Surf beat Rum Nitty.
Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
How? The nigga choked in the 3rd round. I'm just saying, free surf, free surf, free surf. But when we talk about, it don't matter how this person performs or how that performance was, I still feel like this person won. Same situation when it comes for Twerk and his star power and the way that he bombs. Vixen's haymakers are 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. Twerk's haymakers are 4 to 5 points, but they come far in between the two if he's stumbling or if he's trying to do it or get the point across or if the point don't really matter. But as long as that haymaker ends up being a 5, 6, 7er, we still got an even fight. This battle to me, I feel like it can be debated, but if I were to be an actual betting man and who gets that money, it's got to be Vixen. She was cleaner.
Okay. Oh, another good thing that happened during that event. Hitman, Uncle Rod got together, you know what I'm saying? And then they did a shoot, which is great. For battle rap, great for them. I know I was the one that reported. I know people got mad. But, again, opinion of mine, I really didn't give a fuck about how nobody felt. And it wasn't a lie, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, there's situations that came through. It was the truth, you know what I'm saying? But it's good to see. Because let's put it all into perspective, right? If I don't put that out there for the world, good, bad, or indifferent, the world don't know that there's an issue.
Right.
If the world don't know there's an issue, the world don't know that an issue got fixed. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, regardless of how you feel about it, without me saying how a media member was getting treated through jokes, you know, I joke, I talk shit all the time.
Nobody is
really
exempt.
Give a fuck. Ain't nobody exempt, whatever, right? Rod's my man. Every time I speak to him, Heavy Bags, all them niggas, I fuck with them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
Ike P, Sway Stuff, all them niggas, right? So they know how I crack jokes. They know how I get busy and shit. He got mad. Biggest thing was the middle seat. My nigga said he wasn't. He told me he wasn't in the. So we good. He told me that.
As a blogger, though, you would be in the middle seat. The camera is there, bro.
He said he didn't do it. So my man, you know what I'm saying? We good. So love for people. So shout out to them and everything they do. It was good to see them get together.
I did see
that. Was some positive shit that happened. You know what I'm saying? So to the event side, you know what I'm saying? In the Vixen and Twerk, it was like I knew that Twerk would do his thing, but I knew he got all these battles and all these weeks, and I said he ain't getting through all it. He is not getting through 4 battles in 4 weeks or 4 battles in 5 weeks. Like my nigga, he's just not. That ain't this ain't that and that ain't this.
And ain't this.
So I figured that there was gonna be a round that he was gonna go down there. But in the battle, he put together some really good footage. He had good rebuttals. His rounds was pretty decent. But you choke versus a Vixen who's trying to beat you. Vixen is trying to win. Vixen ain't out here trying to lose. You know what I'm saying?
And she threw us for the loop too, because she was definitely seeming like she was scared of him, or like, you know, she was trying to make it seem like she, you know, like I know who this is, so like, you know, I should be scared. And then, you know, the face off, the press conference before it, I wasn't convinced that Vixen had everything. You know what I mean? Had I been there. You know what I'm saying? Had I been there, maybe it would have been a different conversation, because I would have been on Twerk like, hey, you got a few battles, sir. Are you taking her serious? Are you going to have 3 full complete rounds? These are the questions that I'm going to be asking. Even if you want to be nonchalant, you too nonchalant for me right now, Twerk. You too cool right now, and that is what makes me nervous. I got Vixen 3-0 against you. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm just saying this is what I would have said to Twerk, because if anything, if he'd have let me know.
Why did you call the actual battle though?
But I actually called the battle 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah, 2-1. 2-1 Vixen. Second and third.
I can respectfully see that.
The first round, it was dark. It was dark. Twerk was on one in the first round. Yeah. But Vixen also was cooking too. It's just second and third, I felt like cleaner.
She didn't take her foot off the gas like the whole battle though. Like,
no.
She was like really like on one the whole shit. Like.
But I do want to throw this out there too, because we talking real positive right now. But I just got to throw this out there. My stream had cut off in the middle of Twerk's second round, right? And I guess whatever had happened in that second round, I hear the crowd roaring, they going crazy when the stream came back. And then right after that, Twerk choked. So I feel like the booby trap was in, or whatever happened. But I just wanted to throw that out there. Did I see that middle part of Twerk's second round? No. But if you gonna stumble into it, and I know that Vixen was clean in the second.
Yeah, and as far as the stream goes, you know what I'm saying, like, you putting together a product, and Hitman has, this is the reason why I don't go like super crazy on this event, because obviously it wasn't the greatest event ever, but he's had 2 successful ones in the other Power Moves joints, so he's had successful events. So if you run into a bump in the road and it goes down like this, you know what I'm saying, like with the audio and with the fucking, the camera angles, like the camera angles was where it was like, you see two people battling, but the camera's really on one person. They're not in the same frame at the same time.
Right.
Like even when I was like making thumbnails for the video, I couldn't get both battle rappers in the same frame at the same time. And it all comes as a learning experience, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this as a positive for Hitman. The things that had went wrong are a lot of things he had no control over. He can't control who doesn't show up to the face-off.
Exactly.
He can't control who doesn't show up to the battle. Like the shit that Shane Ashley pulled was some real Bush League bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like to say that, oh, I have a situation going on, he knows about it, but y'all can't know about it. But, you know, it's just something I couldn't contact him about, and I was still going through it at the time. So it's like, what? The thing about communication is respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a respectful communication. And when we do shit, you know how it is. We never have no situation where a nigga feel like he done paid us to do some shit, and he can't find us. So, nah, because I don't play with, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and the thing is, I'm talking about opportunity. Another battle rapper could have that opportunity to battle Av, you know what I mean? Who just coming off of a crazy year. And you playing with the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? You ain't there, you ain't showing up, so he can't control that.
Had nothing to do with that.
He can't control my man in the first battle fixing his do-rag in the middle of his round and shit like that. He can't control that. He can't control E Hart, you know what I'm saying? If she chokes in her round, he can't control Twerk choking in his. He can't control that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is outside of his control. Right. And when you put all of that together with a stream that goes down, with the audio, with you know what I'm saying, the whatever, how you may have felt about the face-off, whatever the face, maybe. I didn't see any commentary. I saw the comments about that. I saw Swamp say something about it. Yeah. And it's like, I didn't see it. I only was there like, you know, I would tell you he'll tell you what I be telling you during certain events. Tell me when what.
Tell me when the next battle is.
I missed my time. I don't got time. So I can't complain or take anything away because thank God I have a brother that watches battle rap and he'll have the time and he'll hit me and tell me the next battle's about to start. Because I'm not watching nobody. It's not no hate, no nothing. I don't watch anyone, you know what I'm saying? Everybody feels like they're great. I feel like I'm great too, and I don't watch nothing. Do I watch blogs?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't watch blogs. I don't watch none of that.
You be asking me what they say.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just focus on what I do. You know what I'm saying? What we do. Other than that, it is because the game be so fickle. You'll be loved today. You'll say one thing, then everybody hates you, then they love you again. So for me, the best way to protect my environment is I just watch I don't watch nobody. You know what I'm saying? But back to it. So
who did you have winning between Twerk versus Vixen?
I had Vixen winning. Okay. You know, if you choking your round, you can forget about it. This is the easiest way for me to judge battles. If one person get through all three of their rounds and the other person get through two, I usually go the other way. Unless somebody has some ungodly fucking loaded Lux,
they gotta be Tay-Rock first and second.
Hospital giving beds out shit. If it ain't that, it's probably gonna be a loss. You know what I'm saying? Because the round, what?
There are people that are saying
it doesn't happen often. Though.
You know what I'm saying?
That Twerk.
Vixen
didn't lose to it.
There are people saying Twerk got the first and the third. That's what I'm saying. This is like I said.
I rock with Twerk, but I can't give him 2 rounds and Vixen was like that. She was on 10 the whole fucking battle.
Time.
Because let's just say it like this. Even if we split the first and third, who wins the second? You know what I'm saying? And she did too good for me to not split the first.
The stumble choke was in the second, so Vixen.
So that wraps that up.
There you go. All right.
I want your opinion on the last battle. I already gave my opinion.
Yes,
I already said I want.
you did.
The floor is yours. We need the SP experience. Go.
So I feel like with Hitman Holla versus Miss Hustle, the main event delivered.
Okay.
The main event definitely delivered. So you're gonna get another 2-3 points just because the main event has to main event. If the most important battle on the card doesn't deliver, your event is kind of worthless. So with that being said, when it came to Hitman Holla versus Miss Hustle, I think this battle was really, really good. I think this battle is worth a rewatch. I think this battle is also debatable. But who did I have winning the battle right then and there when I watched it that first time? Gotta give it to Hitman Holla. I'ma tell you why. First round. We are not debating that first round at all. Miss Hustle was smoking. She was spooky. Out the gate, I said, if we're gonna see all 3 rounds of this Miss Hustle, Hitman's about to be himself a bag and then gonna be bodied. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna Hustle gonna body him and put him in his own bag.
Right.
First round, Miss Hustle clearly got that first round.
Okay.
Second round, Hitman turns up, and I like Hitman Holla is one of those reasons why we coined the term pocket of flow.
Okay.
Because Hitman got the style of the killer when we be rocking shit. Then he gotta hit him with someone with the boop boop bopping shit, and I gotta lock it, let him like it's the flow with the pattern on top of him bombing on Hustle. It's kind of hard to beat Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla needed to turn up in that second round. Hitman Holla turned up in that second round and gave me just enough in that second round where I could say, okay, just a little bit of this door is open. But Hustle in the second round has to be strategic. Now, when it comes to angles and overused angles, when we talk about Hitman Holla, we already know out the gate, other than Big Gerald, that's the way that you talk to your son, they gonna talk about sentiment. They're going to talk about it. My thing is, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. Not only was sentiment right there, she was also chiming in and out, and still, all in all, I was still like, I'm not feeling it. It was cool, but a lot of the things that Hustle was saying, Easy kind of already harped on it, and then Geechee Gotti even laid on it even more heavier. So the fact that Hustle take on it, it was cool, but to me, I feel like I gave Hitman Holla that second round.
Okay.
Third round, Hitman Holla. Now, also, Hitman Holla went first, too. So, if Hitman Holla goes first, I feel like Miss Hustle would have clearly got this battle if Hustle went first. I feel like Hustle would be able to win the battle. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of the third round. Hitman Holla touched on the subject in the third round about Miss Hustle being homeless, or living in shelters, or not being able to afford it. And the line that I take from it, because my brother said, if you remember a line, that's the memorable line, right? That means there's something you take from it. He said, it's always this Prada this and Prada that. Gucci this and you Prada this and Gucci that, but you living outside of your means, and you probably should have kept it Gucci with that, or however he does it.
Gucci is your daughter Prada that, or some shit like that. Yeah, I remember.
You see, like that to me resonated with me in that round more, so that when Hustle goes into her third round and she talks about what you know about homeless shelters and this, I'm like, well, I kind of do, because Hitman Holla just laid it out there for you. You know what I'm saying? To me, that was the deciding factor of why I had Hitman Holla win in the second and the third. Now, when the battle drops and the visuals is better and the audio is better, also the fact that I believe that Hustle stumbled. She didn't choke. It was just not a choke. But she did stumble, and I'm trying to remember whether it was the second or the third, but I believe it was the second after the Marco Polo bar.
Like I said, good battle, you know what I'm saying? I only saw it once, you know what I'm saying? Overall, you know, you're going to have everybody that's going to have their opinions, you know what I'm saying? I've seen people that saying she won 3-0, I'm seeing people that say he won 3-0, I'm seeing people that say he won 2-1, et cetera, but I did see him say that it was one of the most stressful events, you know what I'm saying? Because I will say this, you know what I mean? Hitman, one of the GOAT battle rappers, GOAT performers, et cetera, that does not automatically translate into GOAT league owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, no.
That's facts, man.
From just perspective based. You still have to deal with the same problems that everybody. He's learning now that you're gonna do it, because when he first does an event, it's prestige to it. You know what I'm saying? This is Hitman Holla's event. You see, he ain't have all these issues that he was having when he first did the first power moves. Everybody wanted to be a part of it. Motherfuckers was on time. Everybody was showing up, bringing their bars. It was a really good event. When they see you again a month from now, it's like, okay, he's back around. 2 months from now, 3 months around, oh, he's thinking he's gonna do this every month. It starts to wear down on motherfuckers. For an input they may have gave you when you was exclusive doesn't become that anymore. People get comfortable.
Yeah.
And when they get comfortable with the situation, you get some of the results that we got with people choking, people not showing up, people treating you like how they treat every other league. Now you just become, instead of prestige to you having events, it becomes he's just a check on the 16th. You know what I'm saying? And for him, I want him to be able to continue to do his events, continue to have high level battles, continue to put on shows, but keep the motherfuckers, to weed the people out that you know ain't gonna bring it. You know what I'm saying? And don't. And I think that he had. I heard. I don't know, but it really can't be. they have like stipulations in place where they don't want nobody battling like before the event and after the event and they shit. I've heard that before, but I don't know. You know,
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that idea. If that's a clause in your contract, then yeah, I'm with that.
Right, but like I said, I don't know. You know, you hear they throw spaghetti at the ceiling all the time. I hear all these different stories about leagues and this movement and that movement and shit. But overall, you know what I'm saying, wasn't his greatest event. But it's not really on him because he did bring his 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? He did use the AMG flow and he did was I start dragging him. You know what I'm saying? He had his shit in there too. And you know what I'm saying? I had him 2-1. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I salute and shout out to Hitman Holla. It's very difficult to have the league, have a card, and also be the main event of the event. Like it's not easy. See what I did there?
I got you on that.
It's not an easy thing to do, but when you can actually pull through and actually do it, you know, it does help out when you win the battle but your event's not that good, but you kind of can't have both.
And they ain't booked my nigga Fro. The nigga Fro said, man, fuck this shit. This shit is ass. Y'all niggas ain't booked me. Fuck this.
Look, and I'm the nigga in the back seat like, yeah. What he said?
This shit ass. You know what I'm saying? They made him walk it back down, but still.
Nah, I mean, and I gotta.
E was supposed to tell that nigga, the block is hot.
Yo.
The block is hot. The block. You remember that, Wayne? Just keep it covered because the block is hot. He was supposed to tell him that the block was hot, nigga. My block hot, nigga.
That
my
block
burn. My block on fire, nigga. What about yours?
I don't care what nobody say. Was he wrong though?
No,
like,
he was telling us, he was speaking his truth.
As long as listen, if me and you on the phone and we talk about the event and we unfiltered, right? Is there any disrespect that's coming?
Wait. Are we ever filtered though? Like even here, like you know what I'm saying? Like we normally gonna say a lot of the conversations. You know what's got this a lot of love? A lot of the conversations that we have right here.
These are unfiltered.
The conversations that we have. I feel like some shit was ass. So I'll be like, hey man, you know niggas wasn't good. Motherfucker was choking. Niggas was stumbling and shit. It happens. You know what I'm saying? But I think like I said with the battle rappers, they'll put them on the spot. Like, yo, we got a space at 5:30 and you need to be there. A nigga can't tell me that because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go on my phone and have to argue or go back and forth about why I said some shit with some shit. But shout out to everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm glad that shit is out the way and it doesn't continue to be a redundant story because we got Apollo to talk about, which is going to be the next event.
Yep.
In 1 second.
Because I'm about to say another thing just to end it off. You know what I'm saying? The problem with battle rap is we going to deal with this problem and then literally 2 days we going to be worried about the next problem.
So I don't care. Shout out to Froze, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas do y'all thing. Shout out to y'all Easy, everything. He got an event coming up. Hitman, all y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Gang, gang. And nigga said, fuck that shit.
Froze said, fuck that.
Got no money, nigga said, ain't got no money. I can't take you on a date. Can't even buy you flowers.
Meanwhile, he going to Apollo the next week. Nah, man. Meanwhile, Easy about to pray for his enemy.
I want it all. I got you, nigga. Straight up. Shout out.